In the 2 days that I observed him, and I was watching him very closely. He was batting against many Pakistani batters. I saw Saim Ayub play, Mohammad Nawaz play against him, Babar, or all of them. And I didn't see any batter really being troubled by his bowling. But again, that can also be that Pakistan keep playing him all the time, so are more accustomed to his variation. So they handled him much better than a team that he facing for the first time. So I didn't make much of it with what I've seen now. But I'd share a few inputs with you, which might help our viewers understand why he's been spoken a lot about. And that, Harbhajan Singh I was talking to, I just did a show with him and I was chatting with him. So Harbhajan had some good insights about him. So he said, like people are talking about that pause. He said, pause is not a problem. Pause should not worry you because, that's something that the Indian team can handle. So what really makes him dangerous is that is the variations he has. So he says, he's got the carom ball, he's got a googly, and he's got the conventional off spinner as well. And then sometimes he skids it in as well, goes a quicker one. So he feels that these are enough variations to just suddenly surprise a batter. So he rates him highly in that sense, Harbhajan, having seen him in ILT20 and now. And he was just telling me that because he had a few commentators there who were from Pakistan, Shoaib Malik and the likes, and players that were there playing, and they all had told him in advance that keep an eye out on him and he's a good bowler, he's been doing well. So in that sense, he's coming with a bit of a reputation. Let's be mindful of that. He's not a one trick pony. So, and I think that will be a challenge. But if not that I'm at a liberty to give this Indian team any tip, but I was looking at some of his numbers and some of the highlights I took out of his performances so far, whether it is in T20 cricket or playing for Pakistan. He's a bowler who ends up picking wickets when players try to be aggressive against him. So, he tricks him with that and then gets his wickets. And in a ground like Premadasa, where you have big square boundaries, he'll trap you there and you get caught trying to clear the boundary. That's one of the reasons that helps him pick wicket. But if you are a bit careful against him, a bit judicious against him, where you play him, for singles and doubles, and think that I'll take 7 and over, 8 and over against him, and that's what I'm going to do. Whereas I go 10, 11 and over for the rest of the bowlers. If you approach that way, then he should not be a threat.